Hello, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade parents. This is Mr. Meyer using some slides here to kind of walk you through arrival and dismissal time. At this grade level, there are some things that are very similar to what they've been in the past and other things that are indeed different. And so due to COVID, we've had to make some changes, and so we want to make you all very aware of those changes. So I'll be sharing both arrival and dismissal plans for your grade level. I'll insert here that at arrival time, please know that students will go, if there's multiple students in a family, students will go to the door of the youngest student in the family. So if you are a 6th, 7th, or 8th grade parent and you have younger students, you will actually need to watch the video regarding that plan. And really the only way it's different is if is arrival location, and if you are a preschool or kindergarten family, your dismissal is different. Dismissal is the same for everybody from 1st through 8th. So if that helps, let's just dive in here. Very, very important with all of this that you take the time to watch the video, familiarize yourself, and follow the directions as best you possibly can. We'll have people out in our parking lots at arrival time, helping to direct the flow of things in case there are questions. And just be patient. When changes happen, it's hard for everybody. So we just ask for your patience. Let your friends know that these videos are available. There's one recorded for preschool and kindergarten, another for 1st and 2nd, another for 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and one now for 6th, 7th, and 8th. So at arrival time, for those of you who have 7th or 8th graders, this is very similar to the way it was last year. You will be entering on Marquette, and you will not enter on West Central Park because there's a whole variety of other things going on up there. If we can keep your cars out of that mix, that will make things go much more smoothly on the upper end of things. So enter only on Marquette if you're dropping off 6th, 7th, or 8th graders. Notice that you need to make the very first turn. Don't wait and don't come up here and turn to go this way, because this loop is one way around. So please be very sure that you turn at the very first level of the parking lot. You'll come around, and the drop-off area is right here. We can do 3, maybe 4 cars, and they'll come right up the steps here. There'll be an adult out here at the door kind of watching, because buses come to this upper level up here. So this person will be, having the kids stop if bus traffic is active. So we'll make sure that we keep them safe. Drop off here, they walk up, come into the school through the gym door, and they'll go right to class. As you leave, you're going to turn back toward Marquette Street. Don't come up this way, again, because there's 2 other groups that are dropping off up there, and you won't be happy if you go up there because you'll get stuck in lines of cars and be late. So you want to go back to Marquette Street to exit. Now, dismissal time, significant change here for everyone. We are not dismissing at doors by grade level. Rather, we are dismissing by first letter of last name. We're using our 2 largest spaces as holding areas, and if your name is A to M, or if you have a sibling that is in preschool or kindergarten, you're going to use this cue down here. Let me just walk through with you what that looks like. You're not going to enter now on Marquette Street. You will enter on West Central Park if you are A to M. Also, let me just insert here, if you are a carpooling family and you carpool with somebody in the N to Z group, we're going to leave it up to you to coordinate with that other family which door you're going to be at consistently. We can't have them switching, if the A to M driver drives one week and the N to Z driver drives the other week, kids won't be able to keep track of which door to go to. So we want them to always be consistently at the same door. So if you're A to M, the upper lot is where you will be. And please note that you will drive all the way along this drive and not turn in, because we're anticipating a good number of cars. So to be sure there's a queue that can keep moving and we're not out into West Central Park Avenue blocking traffic, we do want you to come all the way around this way. So you're going to come straight and head toward the dumpster, which is in the way back here, and loop around and come around the other way. Let me use those arrows. So then this way, once you get to here, you're going to turn up toward the north door, and then you'll see that you'll turn and head toward one of these two queues for pickup. And right at the beginning of that queue, there'll be a person with a walkie-talkie. And you will be given on Unpack Your Backpack Day, you will be given a placard. You'll actually have two, so you can have them in more than one car. If mom picks up some days, dad the other. You'll have two of those, one in each car. You'll hold that up, and the person with the walkie-talkie will call out your name to someone inside the church. The student's name or the family name will be announced, and those kiddos will be on their way out. After your name has been announced, you'll move forward in the queue and stop and wait for your children. So either you're going to come into this queue or into this queue and wait for your children. Kids are going to be coming out the church doors or our narthex doors, and they'll walk across a crosswalk here, and we're going to want them to get into the car right away, and you'll head out as quickly as you possibly can to make room for more cars in that queue. And you will head back out toward West Central Park. Again, don't head back this way because you'll be stuck in the queue again. So you're going to want to head to West Central Park. This is if you're an A to M, first letter of your last name. And again, for those families who maybe have multiple last names within the family, again, choose one and be consistent with that all year. And if you need us to make you a new name placard, you can just send a note to your child's teacher and we will get that taken care of. Now for N to Z, this is very similar if you picked up here in the past, very similar to the way it's worked in the past in terms of how you come in. So you will enter on Marquette Street if you're N to Z, not Central Park Avenue. You'll enter on Marquette and you will head up, and again, you'll make the first turn, because this is one way, first turn at that first island. But one important difference, this is circled because you will be parking in one of these parking stalls. One of these parking stalls you will park. A person with a walkie-talkie will come to you. You'll hold up your name placard and they will call out your name. When they have done that, they'll give you a thumbs up. And that thumbs up means they have called in your name. You can put your name placard down. That's important because as soon as your kiddos come, say you're parked right here, your kiddos come and you head back out, another car is going to take your place. So that new car that takes your place, you're going to need to hold up your name placard so that they can and then when they give the thumbs up, you'll put it down so they can keep track of which names are called and which are not. So that's our way to kind of handle that. Please remember, all of you, that this upper drive is for buses only, buses only. Also very important, and this is for both lots, I forgot this before, we're doing an early dismissal for preschool and kindergarten. They're going to start picking their kiddos up at 2 o'clock. We want to give them 15 minutes to clear, and on this side, we want to give time for bus traffic, at least most of it, to be gone. So we're asking that all students in grades 1 through 8, please do not arrive to pick up your children until 2:15 or later. 2:15 or later. And we're dismissing kids at 2:10, but as you can imagine, if we have to get them organized inside the gym and inside of the church, we want to be sure we have everyone there, so when you come, they'll be ready to go. We won't be ready to dismiss children right at 2:10. They're done with school at 2:10, but we won't be ready to dismiss them out to your car until 2:15. So please do not come early. Don't come at 2 o'clock and hold a spot, because that's going to, especially up here, that's going to prohibit our preschool and kindergarten families from getting in and out quickly and easily and being out of your way so that the process can go more smoothly. For the N to Z people, don't come early, because we want the buses just to zip in and zip back out and be gone by the time you get here. That will make things go so much more smoothly. So do not arrive until 2:15. And if some of you wait and come at 2:20, all the better, because that will make it go more smoothly too. We have limited parking stalls, and if everyone shows up at exactly the same moment, there won't be parking stalls for everybody, and traffic will back up, and then buses can't get out. It's a nightmare. It always is the first couple days of school, because everybody wants to be there right at dismissal time. So just ask you to give some thought to how much easier your life will be if you just wait and come 5 to 8 minutes after that 2:15 time. So just something to consider that will make things go much more smoothly. We are very much looking forward to having all of you back and having kiddos back in our building. We wish you God's blessings. We'll see you very soon.